Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this short video with some important news from our family. Over the last 2 years, Ines and I have been in very serious conversation around the future of our family and what God has in store for us. And we've made the difficult but important decision that we're going to relocate as a family to the Netherlands, where Ines's family is. This is not a decision that we've taken lightly. It's taken many hours and days and weeks of conversation with each other and prayer and sometimes tears to find each other in this. But we have, and we made the decision last year in about June, July, which we then had to put on ice because of the COVID reality and all its restrictions, and obviously then Ines's pregnancy and Juliet being born was also a factor. But this year we've picked it up again, and we want to communicate this with you along with a little bit of the background behind why we've made this decision.
So family's always been really important to me, and then after the death of my mom in 2017 it restructured things a little for my family. And so my dad and my younger brother relocated to the Netherlands in 2019 to be closer to my older brother over there and my two sisters. This left me in a really difficult situation where I had to choose between South Africa, which is really important for me. I absolutely love South Africa, I love its people and what it has to offer, but I equally love my family, and so it has been really, really difficult. But ultimately for me it was a priority that our 3 kids get to know their grandfather, and who is the one remaining grandparent. And so that really has been largely the motivating factor for us to move across there.
As hopefully you can imagine, this has been a very difficult conversation, a difficult decision for us to arrive at. Obviously there's family on my side as well in South Africa, and so that tension is very real. There is the ministry and work that I've been doing in the city of Rustenburg, which is also very real. But one other factor that's been really important is that we believe God is really with us in this. You know, there are times in life when God finds you and says to you, this is what I have in store for you. And I also believe that there are times when you go to God and say, I really want to do this. What do you think about it? And it's been one of those cases where we talked this through and we went to God and said, this is what we really think is going to be good for our family. What do you think? And we feel that God is there guiding us and has released us into this move. In terms of ministry, I don't plan on moving out of ministry. I'm exploring possibilities over there, and obviously with having moved so much of what I do online with COVID reality, that's going to make it easier as well. And so I'm excited to be able to explore a couple of new possibilities. I don't yet know what that exactly looks like, but obviously we'll stay in touch around that. And I'm really excited that we're going to have this new season to be close to Ines's family. And we also have hope that it's going to be a great adventure for our 3 kids and for the 2 of us. So we'd ask a couple of things just as we close out here. Please pray for us. We really mean that, and we need that. There are a number of uncertainties in terms of when we go and what it looks like, etc. And we really need your prayers in support of that. We'd love to hear from you as well. If you have any questions, we're open to online coffee dates or a meal or something like that, or Zoom or Skype or WhatsApp call. We'd love to engage with you. We're very open about what's going on at the moment. We'd also ask, we have a wonderful network of partners who have supported me in the ministry work over the last few years. Some of them have very generously offered to continue to support us, and we have asked our network of partners to do that. We also have some anonymous donors who give every now and then, and if you're watching that, we'd also really ask you and encourage you to pray and ask God whether He wants you to continue supporting us in the work that we're doing. Obviously we'll have to raise some funds as well, I think, in terms of this move, and so if God leads you towards that, please be in touch with us around that. I think for now, let's leave it there. We'd love to hear from you. Please get in touch with us if you have questions or you just want to comment or anything like that. We're not going to disappear in the night. I think that's the last thing I'll share with you. That's not our plan, that we suddenly just disappear on a plane. We want to be able to take our leave well. I want to round up the projects in Rustenburg that I've been a part of, and we want to be able to say good goodbyes. But also, we're leaving you with the idea that this is not goodbye forever. We might be leaving a city and some good friends, which is also a difficult tearing for us. But the digital world makes it possible for us to stay in touch with so many people in so many ways. And so we're not disappearing, we're not falling down a deep dark hole somewhere. We want to stay in touch and stay in the community that has sustained and loved and cared for us so well over our past season. So thank you. Thanks for watching this.
Thanks, guys.
And we look forward to hearing from you.
Bye.
Bye.